What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out a foundation for 24 hours. Lots of different foundations kind of claim that they're going to work for 24 hours, but I know that typically on a day-to-day basis people don't wear makeup for 24 hours. They usually wear it for about 8 to 10, maybe 12 hours on a busy long day. 24-hour wear I personally have never tried or tested. So today I'm going to actually be putting a foundation that claims to be 24-hour wear to the test. So I actually first saw this video from Nikki Tutorials. She tested out foundation for 24 hours, so I saw that video and I was actually intrigued and I wanted to see what it would look like to wear foundation for 24 hours. But today I'm going to be trying to test out Longwear products in general. So I'm going to be using foundation and concealer and pretty much anything that I can find that's long wearing. Today's video is actually in collaboration with Makeup Forever. They sent me over their new matte velvet skin foundation. This is what it looks like here. I have tried Makeup Forever foundations before, but the undertone was just a little bit off on me, especially in the shade R540, which is this shade right here. They actually added 2 more shades to their foundation range. R540 was just a little bit too yellow on me, so they've actually extended this foundation past R540. They have R550 and R560. This one is R540, this one is R550, and then this one is R560. And you guys can tell R560 is still a little bit more neutral, so I'm going to be using R550 today because it has more of that redder undertone. This one was a previous darkest shade, which is R540. So I'm going to prime my skin with the Makeup Forever hydrating primer, and I'm just going to squeeze that onto my face. Since it came with it, I figured it would be something that they want me to use with it. And I've heard that with primers and foundations, they are kind of made to work with each other, so I'm just gonna rub that in. So this foundation specifically claims that it's gonna last for 24 hours. And like I said, I have never worn a foundation for 24 hours. Probably maybe not even 12 hours. Actually, no. When I used to work really, really long shifts, I've pulled 12-hour shifts, so no, that's not true. So I've probably, the longest I've ever worn a foundation is probably the 12 hours that I'm talking about right now. But 24 hours, we're going to see. And we're actually really going to be putting this foundation to the test today because in a few hours here, I'm going to be traveling to New York. And on planes, I don't know what it is, the elevation, I don't know, but it just dries out my skin. And it just isn't cute. So I'm hoping that we get good results. I've already tried this foundation before. I've just worn it normally, like about like an 8-hour day. So we're gonna see. Here is the foundation here. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. Literally says 24 hours right there. What this foundation claims is it's gonna last for 24 hours. It's creamy but easily buildable. And it's saying it's gonna give you full coverage, and it has a flexi fit complex that pretty much allows your skin to breathe and moves with your skin, so you don't feel matte, so you don't feel dry, which is also one thing that's really important because you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of matte foundations because I always feel like they're just too dry and make my skin feel way too dry. But this one doesn't actually feel that way. It actually feels really lightweight. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that. It came with this little brush here. Don't typically like to apply my foundation with a brush either, so I'm gonna try and use the brush on one side just to see what that looks like, and then I'll use the sponge probably all over my face because, you know, I like what I like. So we're just gonna blend that out. The coverage is there. Like I said, I've already tried this foundation a few times. The finish is a really pretty finish. So that's how it's looking with the brush. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of brush applications. That's just okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just switch over to the sponge like I normally like. I just wanted you guys to at least, sorry guys, Zoe's gonna bark her head off all day. I just want you guys to at least see what it's gonna look like with the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that out with my sponge. I'm really glad they went ahead and added a few more shades towards the end, especially since I have such red undertones. Yeah, I definitely like this blend better with the sponge. That's just a preference though. And this foundation is $38, which I think is pretty reasonable in the world of higher end foundations. I think I put too much on my forehead. No. I'm actually excited to see what this is gonna look like after 24 hours. But the thing is, your girl's already tired, and I'm literally getting on a plane here in a few hours. So we'll see if I'm gonna be able to last the full 24 hours. I think I will, because I'm not a quitter. I'm not gonna give up. This finish, you guys, so pretty. Look at this finish.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know. It's like, you can see that it's still matte, but it's not like a true full matte finish. Like, I don't look dry. My glow still coming through. I love it. I already did a video on their foundation, and I didn't give it the best review because it just wasn't my undertone, and I just felt like it wasn't a good enough match for me. So I think it's so cool that they're able to come back and be like, hey, we saw your video, we understand, but we still want to work with you, and we've done this and this and this to extend our new foundations. I really just want to go like this and not really put anything on it. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna blend down to my neck because my neck is a little bit darker, especially at the top here. So next I'm going to use the Lancôme Tint Idol Ultra Longwear Concealer, and I'm just gonna pop that underneath my eyes. I was trying to find like a 24-hour concealer, a concealer that claimed to be 24 hours, and I couldn't find one. So I'm just using this one because I know, because it says ultra long wear, so we'll see. The Lancôme has more of like a dewy finish. I'm gonna set with the MAC Times Patrick Star Powder because the concealer that I used didn't really brighten as much, and this is just gonna add a little bit more brightness underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna add some blush, mascara, and we will be good to go for this airplane. I typically don't set the rest of my face, and this foundation definitely doesn't need it. Like, there's no tacky feeling. I'm not getting any transfer, so I don't think I need to, but I'm going to just in case because I want to give it a fair chance. If I'm going to be wearing something for 24 hours, I want to make sure I give it a fair chance. So I'm going to give it some of that powder, but it really does not need to, you don't need it. It sets itself. I'm just using the NARS Exhibit A on my cheeks. Just a little color. So we're just going to go in with my favorite highlighter. It's the Dior Nude Air Luminizer. I don't need to say that to you guys. You guys already know. I don't think I'm gonna put on lashes because I want to be as comfortable as possible for the 24 hours. All right, for lip gloss, I'm gonna use the Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss. This one is one of my faves right now. Such a pretty nude. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face down with the Makeup Forever Mist and Set. This is the O2 Mist and Fix, actually. It says long lasting and moisturizing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face down, even though I feel like I really don't need it. Alrighty guys, this is pretty much how my face is looking like right now. Hour 1. What time is it? And it's 2:56 right now. So 2:56 a.m. that is. So pretty much 3. Let's just call it 3 because I'm pretty much done right now. So I will be checking in at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. That sounds so far away. I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna be looking. Like I said, I have never tested foundation for 24 hours. I've never worn any makeup for 24 hours. So we are gonna see what this looks like. Hello guys, it's only 6:43. I think it's already like almost 90 degrees out here. We are about to head out to the airport, but I just want to give you guys a quick check-in. It's only been about 3 hours so far, so far so good. But I mean, I didn't really do much. I just did some last minute packing for the last 3 hours and got everything all situated for this trip. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys probably around the 12-hour mark, and then we'll go from there. This is what the foundation is looking like right now. As far, yeah, see, I'm already getting sweaty because it's like, it has to be 100 degrees already at 6 in the morning. It's unacceptable. What's up, guys? I just made it to the hotel. Well, we just made it to the hotel. Anthony's here. Say hi, Bugs.
Hey.
Okay. Check in. It is now 4 o'clock. I wanted to wait until 4 because in New York, where it's an hour ahead of Texas. Wait, is it an hour ahead or hour behind? It's an hour ahead.
New York?
Yeah. It's an hour ahead of Texas, so I had to wait until 4 to get the full 12 hours. We are 12 hours in. This is what the foundation is looking like. I am not mad at it so far. I am starting to get a little shiny just around my nose area, but that's 12 hours. Like, this is 12 hours of wear. You guys can probably tell already in my eyes that I am tired, but you know, we got this. We're gonna see if this foundation is really gonna hold up for the next 12 hours. It looks pretty good for 12 hours in, I'm not gonna lie. The plane was brutal. Like, every single time I fly, there's something about the air on the plane that is just super drying to my skin. Every time I fly, I never fly with makeup on because my skin is just so dry. And I always have to like layer on a bunch of oils to make sure the plain air doesn't dry out my skin. But since I'm wearing makeup today, I didn't want to put on too many oils and ruin the foundation, so I didn't put on any oil. So far, I really think this is holding up pretty nicely. Obviously, 12 hours in, I'm going to get shiny at some point, and that's what I'm getting right here, just around my nose area. Foundation never stays on my nose. I don't know why. I'm gonna get you guys in close so you guys can see what I am working with. Like I said, the plain air really dried out my skin. My sinuses right up in here was just burning when I woke up from, like, I think it was like an hour nap. It was just burning because it was so dry. So as soon as I woke up, my eyes just started watering because it was just burning so bad. So I lost some of my concealer in this general area right here. This eye didn't water as much, so you guys can see that. Focus. So I lost some of my concealer in this general area. This eye didn't water as much, so you guys can see this eye barely got any watering. But yeah, this eye is gonna be just a little bit darker right now because I was touching it, trying to keep the water from running all the way down and ruining everything else. Yeah, 12 hours. This is crazy. Am I really gonna be able to make it through the full 24 hours? Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. I'm honestly so impressed that this is all I have to do, just like this little area. Everywhere else stayed pretty solid. You guys know how I feel about matte finishes, so for me to be able to wear it and still say it feels comfortable throughout the day is a big plus for me. And yeah, I will see you guys in probably like 3 or 4 more hours. Or maybe I'll just wait till the last like hour. See you guys at 4 a.m. What is up, guys? It is, wait, I gotta go get my phone. What's up, guys? 4 a.m. New York. I am here. I survived. I made it. 24 hours with this foundation on. I really didn't think I would make it, but I did. 4:09. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's 4. There we go. Somehow, some way, you guys could probably see that. So yeah, this is what the foundation is looking like right now. You guys are super up close and personal. I did get shiny in the little areas that I normally get a little shiny in, especially since I was outside walking around earlier. We had to do a little bit of last minute shopping. I did touch my face here, so I'm getting a little bit of goneness. My nose is still, you know, struggling. The only part of my face that really doesn't hold foundation well. I'm surprised I still even have foundation on my face. Like, number one, I'm surprised I didn't wash it off. Number two, I'm surprised it lasted this long. That's crazy. This is pretty much the end of the video. Don't know how I still have energy. I hope I can sleep because I have a lot of things to do. Anyways, I think that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. This foundation is available at Sephora. Thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys next time.